into this, they don't treat it with the respect that it deserves, they get burnt, and instead of taking accountability, they blow that it's a scam, X, Y, Z.
Yeah, for sure. I've done a little bit of trading myself, to be fair, and I would definitely say it takes a long time to actually understand the concept of it. But so let's take a step back. Your first call, were you terrible at the beginning or were you naturally confident?
Throughout my life, right, false confidence is something that I've used.
Okay. Yeah.
Acting like I'm confident when I'm not. Okay.
Yeah.
And it served me very well, right? Now, confidence comes from comfortability, okay? So how comfortable am I in that situation, right? Now, comfortability also comes with familiarity. So how familiar am I with my circumstances, what's around me, being in this situation, okay? Now, I think whatever it is that you do, regardless of how skilled you are in that area, if it's the first time you're in that particular environment, you're never going to be 100% authentically confident because you're not comfortable in the situation. Because comfortability comes from familiarity, you're not familiar. So when I put myself on that first call, okay, to get myself skilled, right, I never really invested in mentorship, right? I taught myself by role playing with my friends that were also getting into the industry. So practicing, everything that would be there in a real call. I'm being challenged. It's a real call, but it's just my friend. It's a role play, okay?
Yeah.
So I've had plenty of those experiences. When I first got onto an actual call, there was a lot of false confidence that probably radiated through the screen on the call to the person.
Yeah.
That very much they wouldn't have understood that it wasn't necessarily something that I was that confident in. But I also am very aware of my own ability. I know I can talk to people, right? It's something that I've understood, from day dot. Persuasion, articulating myself in a way that allows me to persuade people. It's something that I can do and I've been able to do for a long time. I'm confident in that ability. So that's what the confidence that I do have that has substance behind it comes from, because I know that I can actually do that.
Yeah.
So I had confidence in my own ability. I'd say there was a level of real confidence there from knowing my ability, but, definitely not confident to the point where I'm at now, because I'm obviously that much more confident and comfortable. I'd say I was probably 70% fake confidence, 30% real confidence that had substance when I went into that first call.
Yeah.
But I don't think I let that show on camera.
Yeah.
I think from the outside looking in, someone would have probably not realised that it would have been my first call.
So most people quit early on. Why didn't you?
I've got this delusional belief that I'm going to be massively successful.
Yeah. And
I have done from a young age. Now, I allowed myself to be comfortable so when I was at my first sales job, it was an apprenticeship whereby I got a degree in sales and a degree in customer service, right? Now, I would have been there from 17 or 18 to 21.
Okay.
I believe, right? So a decent stint, right? Now, for the vast majority of my time there, I did not apply myself, okay? There's a number of reasons why. I'd go out every weekend, I was doing things that I shouldn't be doing. I was very much living a lifestyle of instant gratification, having fun and not necessarily taking my work too seriously.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I realised that this isn't the life that I want to live that I really started planning and moving forward as to how I'm going to get to the places that I want to go to.
Yeah.
And once I'd stopped partying and decided myself that I actually, and I still party now, but consistency, it's a habit, every weekend, that kind of thing, right? Once I actually stopped doing that and I started thinking, well, what do I really want for my life? Really spent time thinking about what I really want. And not just quick thoughts either. Spent a long time really thinking about what I want, what skill set do I have, what would I be good at, okay? And I knew that I was good at sales, okay? Even just cold calling, I was successful at my workplace, because I could talk to people, I could persuade people. It's something that I was always good at. So I knew sales was something that I wanted to continue to pursue. So then it was like, okay, well, how can I take this skill set that I've got and how can I get the biggest return that I possibly can out of it? Because right here, that's not it. What I was on a base salary, the commission structure wasn't great. And, quite frankly, it was cold calling. It was like the skill set that I had wasn't necessarily being used to its maximal potential because, if I'm cold calling people, the majority of people don't even want to answer the phone or talk to me. So I'm not even getting the opportunity to use the skill set that I've got.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, well, I need to get myself in a place whereby I can use that skill set that I've got. So then it was a case of doing research. High ticket sales is a relatively new industry because it's Zoom sales, it's video call sales. Okay, 10 years ago this wasn't happening, right? Because of just technology. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a relatively new thing. When I came across it and I started paying attention to it, it clicked straight away. This is what I have to do, because these people are spending 30, 45 minutes on a call, right? They're a warm lead. They've came and approached to speak to me because they already know about the product or service and they want to talk about it. This allows me to use my skill set to its absolute full potential, and I can see this is what I will do to use what I've got to get the absolute maximal return.
Okay.
And so as soon as I saw that, I knew that I would be successful with it.
Yeah.
And I think that comes from that confidence in my own ability that was like, I'm not willing to settle until I am successful with it, if that makes sense.
Yes. So your first big commission, how much was it?